Draymond Green. Congratulations, good sir. You are the very first discussion video that I've ever uploaded on my channel regarding the National Basketball Association. I've referenced the NBA in the past on my channel, but I've never done a full-length discussion video talking about anything related to the NBA until now. I gotta voice my opinion on this whole situation with Draymond Green. I gotta give my 2 cents on this. And I know I'm not the only one that's sharing the same opinion. I'm pretty sure 99.9% of the NBA basketball community has the same damn opinion that I do. Draymond Green, this shit seriously needs to stop. I don't know whether you're trying to be a professional basketball player or whether you're trying to audition for the fucking MMA. I mean, what's next? Are you gonna get into the freaking octagon and start fighting MMA fighters? Because at this point, I mean, you might as well, considering that you just can't go a single damn game in the NBA without getting into a fight with somebody. You know, it was just 2 months ago that you got into a fight with Donovan Mitchell. Then, of course, a few weeks ago, the now infamous fight that you had with Rudy Gobert, where you put a freaking chokehold on him, MMA style, and nearly choked the guy to death. And now we get to last night, where in a game against the Phoenix Suns in the 3rd quarter, you go to do a spin move on Jusuf Nurkic. I might have mispronounced his name. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'll just call him Nurkic. You go to do a spin move on Nurkic, and you decide to just cold clock the guy right in the fucking head. This shit is getting old. It really freaking is. It's like every single time I see you trending on social media, whether it be on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, just social media entirely, the first thing that goes through my head is, oh boy, what did he do now? Did he get into another fight? And I go to look, and sure enough, it's another fight. I am so sick and tired of the excuses that Steve Kerr and the Warriors organization are having to make for you to make up excuses for your behavior. It is so bad. It has gotten so detrimental to not just the Warriors organization, but to the entirety of the NBA as a whole, that even the most die-hard Golden State Warrior fans are getting sick of your shit. It's just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time before you pick a fight with somebody and they're going to knock you out like Mike Tyson to freaking whoever Mike Tyson, whoever you want to bring up that fought Mike Tyson back in the day that he knocked out. It's just a matter of time before somebody knocks you out Mike Tyson style. Be lucky it hasn't happened to you as of yet. I've seen the comments all over social media about, oh, if Draymond Green played in this era of basketball, he'd be eaten alive. Dude, I would freaking pay money. I would pay money to see a Ron Artest versus Draymond Green fight. That would be comedy gold. Because I know Ron Artest would knock your fucking head off into the upper deck of the damn stadium that you are playing in. Hell, at this point, since I'm talking about Ron Artest, why don't we just trade Draymond Green to the Detroit Pistons? I mean, the Detroit Pistons have already lost 20 games in a row at this point. They're on pace to have the worst record in franchise history, perhaps the worst record in NBA history. Why don't we just send Draymond Green over to the Detroit Pistons? At least the Detroit Pistons could probably handle him, since they know a little bit about the bad boy mentality. Hell, he might start up a new bad boys. He might start up a new bad boys team out there in Detroit. I don't freaking know. Just this is just getting so freaking out of hand. First it was Donovan Mitchell. Then it was the freaking chokehold that you did to Rudy Gobert just a few weeks ago. And now last night with Nurkic. And it's like Nurkic said best. Brother, you need help. I don't know whether it's CTE. I don't know if you have very serious mental issues. I don't know if you just don't even want to play the game anymore. If your heart is not in this anymore, then do us all a favor. Do the Golden State Warriors a favor. Do the opponents you're playing against a favor. Do the entire damn league a favor. Go away. Retire, ride off into the sunset. Thank you for your contributions to the Warriors franchise. Thanks for helping bring them so many championships throughout the last decade. But it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go into the retirement home, Grandpa. Your best years are behind you. Just go away. If you want to become a commentator, then by all means go right on ahead and pursue a commentating career. But this shit is not helping you at all. To be honest, I never really had any likability when it comes to you. I've never really liked you as a player, and judging by your actions as of late, I'm really not liking you as a person. You, my friend, are pretty much turning into the Antonio Brown of the NBA. What's next? Are you going to freaking take your jersey and cleats and stuff off? Or, excuse me, your shoes. God, I'm so obsessed with baseball. I'm so sorry. Freaking Shohei Ohtani contract got me all fucked up. But anyways, what's next? Are you going to end up taking your shoes and your jersey off in the middle of the game and throwing it out on the court and walking off on the team Antonio Brown style? I mean, it's just a matter of time before you do something really, really, really stupid to where the Warriors are not going to be able to defend you anymore. I mean, for God's sake, look at Steph Curry in the press conference. Dude looked like he died on the inside. This is your teammate. This is the man that you helped win championships with. And even he's getting fed up with your ass at this point. Klay Thompson is a shell of his former self. The dude can't even fucking shoot the ball anymore. The Golden State Warriors are in desperate need of help. This is not the Warriors of old. This is not the Warriors dynasty that I remember from 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Hell, this is not even the Warriors team that won the championship a few years ago. This is a completely different, completely washed up, full of injuries, and full of a guy that just can't stay out of fucking fights organization. It's time for the Warriors to make a wake-up call. Either you bench Draymond Green, you suspend Draymond Green, or worst case scenario, you fucking trade him. Because he's been detrimental to your team this entire season. The man clearly doesn't seem like he gives a fuck anymore, so if he doesn't give a fuck, neither should you. Either bench him, either suspend him, or freaking trade him. Or, if you can't trade him, just release the fucking guy. Let him go and ride off into the sunset. Unbelievable. My very first freaking discussion video ever talking about the NBA on my channel, and it had to be something like this. Again, like I said at the very beginning, I don't know whether this guy wants to be a basketball player or a freaking MMA fighter. If you want to fight in the MMA, retire from basketball, sign a fucking UFC contract or a fucking Bellator contract, and go fight over there in the octagon. If you actually win some fights, then great for you. Best of luck. Hell, if the freaking octagon doesn't work out, there's always professional wrestling. You can go to TNA, you can go to ROH, you can go to AEW, you can go to WWE. I don't care. Somewhere where you could actually beat the shit out of people and not get in trouble with it, unless of course you go too far. But not on a basketball court. You're a basketball player. Fucking act like one. And the people that are going to come into my comment section and be like, oh, well, don't you want the NBA to go back to the NBA of old? Back in the old days, players were always physical. There's the difference between being physical and playing hard. And then there's a major difference between being a complete jackass on the court and always getting into fights with every single person that's on that damn court. This dude just can't stay out of fights. And everybody that watches this video knows that if Draymond Green was playing in a completely different era, this dude would have been knocked the fuck out for his actions. I brought up Ron Artest. Imagine if this dude got into a fight with Ben Wallace. Imagine if he was back in the 90s. Imagine if he was playing against the likes of Jordan, Rodman, and Pippen in them. Imagine if he was playing against Hakeem Olajuwon. Imagine if he was playing up against Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Shaq, Kobe. They would have rocked your fucking world. They would have knocked your fucking lights out. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Dennis Rodman the same man that got sucker punched one time? Or not sucker punched, but elbowed in the middle of a game, and his head, like he had a freaking bruise on his head that looked like a damn baseball was growing inside his head? Dude got a big old lump on his freaking forehead. That looked nasty as hell. Just a matter of time before you piss somebody off and they do that to you, Draymond. It's just a matter of time. Warrior fans, I can't believe I'm having to say this, and your organization has put the NBA through hell for nearly a decade. But I'm having to come out and I'm having to apologize to you. I actually feel sorry for you for once. Because I know deep down that even you are getting sick of it. Most of the people that I've seen on social media talking about the situation that are Warrior fans have all said the exact same thing that I'm saying here. They're sick of this shit. Bench him, trade him, suspend him, release him, do something with him. Because this is getting fucking old. It's just a matter of time before this dude either one, gets into a fight with somebody that knocks his lights out, or number two, this dude's gonna cause another Malice at the Palace 2.0. It's just a matter of time. Malice at the Palace is about to celebrate its 20th anniversary. What better way to celebrate the 20th anniversary than by starting another Malice at the Palace? I mean, it's just a matter of time with this son of a bitch starting fights. Ah, man. That's all I really have to say here for this discussion video. Not a very long discussion video, but I just need to come on and voice my opinion on this. Draymond Green, you're a bitch. That's all I have to say. Edrunner Gaming HG signing out. Bye, everyone.
They will find through the flames, flames that run down through my veins. I will make the city burn. We're not blind. trying so hard to be free, to make you see what I see. Hold on to your wishes if you